There are generally two types of people: an extrovert and an introvert. One likes to go outside and is socially confident, while the latter enjoys spending time with just one or two people, rather than in large groups. In a similar way, there are dozens of strongest introvert anime characters who are extremely shy or socially incompetent to start with but are really powerful. Being an introvert isn't a bad thing, but it's not totally a good thing either. Basically, an introverted person finds social interaction energy draining and feels more refreshing being by themselves. However, sometimes introverts may long for a thriving social life, but their extreme shyness and social anxiety usually make it difficult for them, while others are just confident loners who never even dream of being part of a group. And, in today's video, we'll take a look at some of the most powerful introverted anime characters who are incompetent to broaden their real-life social circles but are good at fighting skills. So, without any further delay, let's get started. Number 8. Hinata Hyuga. From Naruto, Hinata Hyuga comes from one of the strongest families of Konoha village, the Hyuga clan. Since she was a little kid, Hinata has always been shy and insecure. She is a sweet, unassuming and anxious girl who is widely known for her timid nature. Although Hinata seems to be a socially incompetent person, she is a powerful shinobi ninja who can reliably win dangerous battles. She even gave a demonstration of her strength and bravery while defending Naruto during his battle against Pain. Hinata was even recognized as the Byakugan princess by the ancestor of the Hyuga clan. As more time passed, Hinata began to break out of her shell and became less shy and more confident. Number 7. Yuno Grinberryall. From Black Clover, Yuno is an orphan who comes from the former royal family of the Spade Kingdom. He wields a 4-leaf clover grimoire and is a magic knight of the Clover Kingdom's Golden Dawn and Royal Knights squads. He is later promoted to vice captain of the Golden Dawn. He possesses an amazing set of skills and can unleash different types of magical abilities as well. Even after being a strong person, Yuno is a calm and emotionless demeanor and speaks only when he really needs to convey his thoughts. Despite his detached nature, Yuno harbors a strong ambition to be the Magic Emperor, which he developed while growing up with Asta. Yuno is not so quick to lose his calm composure in battle, which sometimes leads to him showing a more quiet, yet intense nature of himself. Number 6. L. Lolite. From Death Note, L. Lollier is an intellectual genius and a world-renowned detective known for solving every single case he was ever assigned to. Through his keen intelligence, L succeeded in pulling the smartest criminal like Kira to a corner. Without the help of L, it was almost impossible for the Japanese police and Interpol to detect the culprit behind all the deaths. And, because of his profession, he is extremely secretive to the point where he chooses to only communicate to the world through his assistant Watari, and only a handful of people have ever met him in person. L has spent nearly his entire life in seclusion and as a result, developed an introverted nature. Also, it looks pretty clear that L doesn't really desire social interaction. Number 5. Shoto Todoroki. From My Hero Academia, Todoroki's socially awkward nature comes from the complicated and abusive upbringing he has gone through. Since Shoto's birth, his father, also known as Endeavor, originally tried to use him as a tool to surpass All Might. He also experienced physical torture by his mother when she poured hot water on his forehead. For anyone with such a twisted past, it is difficult to act normally. Though he eventually began to open up to his classmates, his attitude remained reserved, unemotional, and serious for quite some time. But, later he turned out to be a good pal for all his friends. Besides, Shoto is a hybrid and uses an incredibly powerful quirk that is a combination of both, half hot and half cold, which eventually makes him one of the toughest heroes of the series. Number 4. Megumi Fushiguro. From Jujutsu Kaisen, Megumi Fushiguro is the newest addition to the gang of strongest introvert anime characters, and just like anyone on this list, he doesn't like goofing around and cracking jokes. He is an easily irritable, reserved guy who often expresses frustration at both his extroverted teammates' acts and his teacher's playful personality. Despite being the only introvert in the group, Megumi's overall abilities are highly respected in the Jujutsu world. First of all, he is somehow connected to the Zenin clan, and second, acquires remarkable abilities such as the 10 Shadows technique. Last but not least, the King of Curses, Sukuna himself, has acknowledged Megumi's power and is also quite fond of him. Number 3. Trafalgar.D.water.law. From One Piece. One Piece has all sorts of characters ranging from the pervert Sanji to serious Zoro, and, in the pool of such different personalities, the series has its one of the strongest introvert anime characters. Trafalgar.D.water.law. He appears to be a calm and cautious guy who always schemes about a plan or something to reach his goals. Often, Law prefers to be patient and he only acts at the right moment without taking any unnecessary steps. In the pirate world, Law is famous for his nickname, Surgeon of Death, and he is one of 12 pirates who are referred to as the worst generation. Furthermore, he has also been a warlord in the past and possesses great fighting abilities. Number 2. Gyu Tomioka from Demon Slayer. Gyu is known in the anime community as the Depression King for his reserved personality and serious but emotionless facial expressions. Although he's not a bad guy or rude towards anyone, none of the Hashiras like his company. Still, Gyu stays true to his introverted nature, while he demonstrated anger and sorrow toward Tanjiro during their first encounter. He's remained his introverted self throughout the series. Some part of his social incompetency comes from his emotional past as well. However, Gyu is also one of the strongest characters in the series, and his Hashira status is a testament to his genius swordsmanship. Even upper rank 3, Akaza, noted his extraordinary techniques and acknowledged him as one of the greatest water Hashira he ever fought. Here comes the number 1. Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan, humanity's strongest soldier, and mighty hero, are some of the widely used nicknames given to the current squad captain of the Survey Corps. Levi Ackerman, however, he is a quiet character who rarely shows emotions and has a tendency to be blunt in his speech. He thinks before he acts and is far more rational than his fellow comrades. But, his introverted nature doesn't describe his potential strength. As one of the toughest soldiers, he demonstrated his capability several times in the series and proved his worth many times. Even the Beast Titan, who managed to wipe out the majority of the Survey Corps and cause chaos to Parody Island, is no match for Levi Ackerman. Which one of the following strongest introvert anime characters is your favorite? Feel free to comment down your thoughts and make sure to recommend some other characters like the ones listed above. Also, don't forget to share this video and subscribe for daily